Hello everyone, welcome to Eduflare Academy. So in our previous video, we discussed the complete syllabus and exam details for the PGT post in Eklavya model residential schools. So in today's session, we will focus on the TGT exam syllabus pattern and preparation strategy. So I'm already told that to know the syllabus is very important for preparing any examination. So here we are going to discuss about the syllabus of trained graduate teacher post in Eklavya residential model schools. Okay. So the same as in PGT, here we have tier 1 and tier 2. So first we are going to discuss about syllabus of tier 1. In case of tier 1, there are part 1, that is general awareness, which includes general knowledge and current affairs. Okay, so here the mark distribution and number of questions are, there are 10 questions with 10 marks. So, okay, these are OMR based exam, that is a objective MCQ type exam. In part 1 general awareness, there are 10 questions and each question carries 1 mark, total 10 marks in this part 1. Next we have part 2, that is reasoning ability. Okay, same what we already discussed in PGT, the same topics are here: puzzles, seating arrangement, data sufficiency, statement based questions, blood relation, etc. So here the number of question is 15. Okay, 15 questions and each question carries 1 mark, that is 15 marks. Also remember that there is also negative marks. Okay, if you choose the wrong answer, you get wrong negative marks. Okay, so here 15 questions and 15 marks in the case of part 2. Then we have part 3, that is knowledge of ICT. This is the same as what we have already discussed in PGT syllabus. This is basics of computer. Here total 15 questions and 15 marks. Okay, 15 questions and 15 marks. Next we have part 4, that is teaching aptitude. This is a most important part because 13 questions are asked from this area with 13 marks. Okay, 13 questions with 13 marks. Part 4, domain knowledge, that is we already discussed in PGT syllabus, that is experiential activity based pedagogy and case study based questions, National Education Policy 2020. Here experiential activity based pedagogy and case study based question, there are 20 questions from this and 10 questions from National Education Policy or NEP 2020 with 20 marks and 10 marks. Here also total 13 marks. Okay, so teaching aptitude and domain knowledge have more weightage as compared to other sessions. So next we have part 6. Here there is a little difference from our PGT syllabus. We already saw that in PGT syllabus there is general English and Hindi is there, but there is no regional languages. Okay, there is no regional languages in the case of PGT, but in the case of TGT exam we have also regional language area. That is, you can choose your regional language, such as if you are from Assam, you can choose your language Assami, and if you are from Bengal, your regional language is Bengali, you can choose Bengali, and also Malayalam is there, Odia, Kannada. So these are the regional languages. Okay, these are the regional languages you can opt. or also if you are not like to choose your regional languages, you can choose English again. Okay, so you need to attend 2 English papers. So here general English, here question from general English, there is 10 question from general English with 10 marks. And also there is general Hindi, there is also 10 question from 10 marks. And in case of regional language, if you choose Malayalam or English or Bengali, any language you can choose as you wish. And also here is 10 questions with 10 marks. Okay, so in TGT part 6 consists of 13 questions with a total 13 marks. Okay, here the advantage is you can choose your regional language in case of TGT examination. Okay, in PGT there is no option to choose our regional languages. Okay, that is the difference. In case of PGT part 6 have 20 questions. In case of TGT part 6 have 13 questions including our regional languages. Okay, so this is our mark distribution. So here part 1 to part 5, part 1 to 5 we have 100 questions with 100 marks. Okay, and there is 13 mark question from language competency. So here total mark is 130 marks. Okay, in case of TGT 130 marks for tier 1. So only you can appear tier 2 after qualifying this tier 1 paper. So this is called preliminary examination. And also here the same rule is applicable in the case of language competency, that is language competency we know that which consists of general English, general Hindi and regional languages. So 10 questions from asked from each areas, this part qualifying in nature only with minimum 40 percentage mark is in aggregate, that is 12 out of 13. So if you score 12 marks out of 30, you can qualify this paper. Okay, so your target is to score above 12 mark. If you score 12 mark out of 13, you qualify this paper. Okay, so another point is that part 1 to part 5 of the candidate will not be evaluated if you fail to attain qualifying marks in part 6. So part 6 is very important. Okay, this is very important and this is also very simple because basic grammar is only asked from this area. Okay, so if you able to score about 12 marks out of this 13 marks, you will definitely qualify this paper. Okay, on after qualifying this language competency, the part 1 to part 5 is only valued after qualifying this part 6 language competency paper. So this is the mark distribution and the criteria for syllabus tier 1 in TGT exam. Next, after we qualifying this tier 1, we move to our subject paper, that is tier 2. This is the main exam. Okay, that is you can appear this subject exam only after qualifying tier 1 exam, that is preliminary exam. So this is the second phase of the examination. Here we deals with our subject. Okay, so here also we have 14 MCQ and 15 descriptive questions, consist of 4 marks for each. Okay, then total 100 marks. Okay, 14 MCQ, 14 marks. Okay, so here the descriptive area in our subject we need to write the examination for total 100 marks. with 14 MCQ and 15 descriptive question with 4 marks. And the time is 3 hours for our subject exam, and 2 hours and 13 minutes, that is 2.5 hours for our tier 1 exam. This is the time for tier 1 and tier 2. Okay, we get 3 hours for our subject paper and 2.5 hours for general paper, that is tier 1. Also, CTET is compulsory for this exam, that is TGT exam. For appearing TGT exam, CTET paper 2. Okay, CTET paper 2 is compulsory for appearing TGT exam. But in case of PGT, there is no need of CTET. There is PG with BEd is enough to appear PGT exam. Here say CTET paper 2 is enough, and also BEd with 15 percentage above marks is enough to appear this exam. Okay, so this is the mark distribution and the criteria for qualifying this exam. So in only you can appear your subject after qualifying this tier 1. So tier 1 is very important, and also this language area is another important area. We only qualify this language area after we scoring 12 mark out of 13. Okay, so then to roughly just introduce the syllabus of each subject. So here first TGT English syllabus is given here. Reading comprehension, writing ability, grammar usage, literature, and TGT Hindi syllabus is given there. गद्य साहित्य, काव्य भाग, हिंदी भाषा का विकास एवं व्यावहारिक व्याकरण, and also TGT mathematics is given here. Real number, elementary number theory, matrices, polynomials, linear equations in two variables, pair of linear equations in two variables, quadratic equations, factorization, arithmetic progressions, inequalities, com- combinatorics, calculus, coordinate geometry, areas and volumes, trigonometry, statistics, and probability. This is the syllabus of TGT mathematics. Then we have TGT science, effect of current, light, sources of energy, motion, forces, and Newton's law, gravitation, work energy and power, flotation, sound, matter, nature and behavior, states of matter, structure of atom, periodic classification of element, chemical substances, chemical reactions, metal and non-metals, carbon compounds, conservation of natural resources, man-made material, life process, control and coordination, reproduction, heredity and environment. So here you need to deal with both biology and physics, reproduction, heredity and evolution, the human eye and the colorful world. So these are the syllabus. And the natural resources, our environment, improvement in food resources. This is the syllabus of science. Next we have social science, which consists of history, geography, so these are the syllabus of social science, civics, Indian constitution. Next we have TGT computer science, computer system and organization, types of software, computational thinking and programming, application software. These are the syllabus of computer science. Database management, emerging trend, AI tools. This is about regional languages and syllabus from regional, based on regional languages: Bengali, Hindi. This is the regional language we discussed earlier: Gujarati, Kannada, Malayalam. This is the syllabus of Malayalam. If you're only sure about these areas, only choose regional language as a Malayalam. I'm telling for Malayalis, regional language. If you don't know about these contents, don't choose Malayalam because it become difficult. Otherwise, you can choose English language. Okay. Also, grammar and usages. So, in case of English, Hindi, and the regional language, only grammar, basic grammar are asked in examination. Okay. Mizoram, Odia language is there. So these are the regional language. You can refer it to detail after getting the syllabus. Okay. So this is about TGT. I think you clear the pattern and the mark distribution from this syllabus. Okay. So that's all for today's session on the TGT recruitment in Eklavya Model Residential School. So we hope this discussion gives you clarity and confidence to plan your preparation effectively. So we wish you all the very best for your exam journey. Stay consistent, stay positive, and success will surely follow. Thank you for watching. Keep learning and see you in the next session. Thank you.